This channel supports Extra Life in its efforts to raise money for the Children's Miracle Network. For more information about how to donate and join in their efforts, go to the link displayed here. Extra Life. Play games, heal kids.
Yeah, I'm trying to like reconnect everything in my life back, piece it together as much as possible. He's really just standing there. You're lucky you had somebody hiding behind like the goddamn wall to save you. And yes, Giant, I know you sitting there, shaking your head. I know, I can't help it. Cursing is therapeutic. People don't realize how fucking therapeutic cursing can be. People who go, like, it's funny. I was one of those people, to be quite honest. I didn't start cursing in earnest until I was, almost out of high school, probably. I was that person who was like, no, it's not right to curse. Use your words better. It helped. I do use my words better, in the right situations. But sometimes you just gotta say fuck it and curse your ass off. And that's why your bowl got wasted, you stupid son of a bitch. Haha! You don't get me, I get you. But yeah, I really thought cursing was like, it wasn't a religious thing, but it was more of a, I just don't think that's like the proper way to like live. And then one day I was like, I'm getting tired of the quote unquote straight and narrow. So besides, people drive me crazy. Wow. Okay. You gonna get this work, son. You better run. Nope. The shot missed. You got that shit. Yeah, it was like I would be so conscientious and not to curse. The day I knew that I would never stop cursing was the day. So I'm 16, 17, riding in the car with my mom, and we're riding down the street, and it's a bunch of houses. And my mom always teased me, God rest her soul, see the day she died, about that shit, because she was like, it shocked the hell out of her, but it was the funniest thing to her. So we're driving down the street, and I glance over into one of the yards, and it's this little kid standing in front of the fence, and he's just like messing with this pit bull, like he's like fucking rattling the fence, like irritating the fuck out of a pit bull, which you probably shouldn't like try to irritate a goddamn pit bull. I don't care how that fence is. That motherfucker was big enough to jump that goddamn fence. And I look over, and I was supposed to, say it in my mind, because I wouldn't curse around my mom until I was 21. That was one of the things that I actually maintained. Like, until I was considered an adult, I wasn't going to curse around my mom out of respect. And I don't think I ever cursed around my grandmother. Especially since my grandmother was a very church driven woman, and she would occasionally curse, but it was like when she was angry. But for the most part, she would not curse. She was sanctified, holy, all that shit. But like, this dude's fucking with the dog, and I'm thinking it in my mind, but it came out of my mind. I was like, yo, stop fucking with that dog, dude. And my mom, she's driving, and she just turns and looks at me. And I look at her, and of course I'm like, oh shit. I cursed in front of my mom. My mom's reaction, she burst out laughing. And she was like, oh my God. And I'm like, I don't know what to do, because my mom's laughing at me, but it's like, I cursed in front of my mom, And she's just laughing. She went and told everybody in the family. She's like, Michael, what Michael just said? And that just made it worse. And luckily, my mom was cool enough to where she wasn't like, what the fuck you say, and just slap me in the head. She, she was good with it. She understood, And I didn't curse in front of her again until I was 24. That was the only time before 21. Sorry, that I cursed in front of her. But she made fun of me for a minute off that shit. It was hilarious. Like, she really, she would not let me live that down. It was just like random times we just have a conversation and a curse word would come out, and she would just like, that reminds me of when you like, oh come on mom, leave it alone, just leave it alone, mom. But yeah, nah, like if it was my grandmother giant, I would get smacked. My mom was always cool because my mom was lewd as fuck anyway. She would make the lewdest jokes, like she'd make you come. It's like, mom, you're old woman. You shouldn't be talking about this shit. Stop it. But she was just cool as fuck like that. So, that was one of the good things